good! One more! こっちの扉のは
Yeah, it's kind of whiplash playing Umineko for like basically every day for 2.5 months straight, and then not doing it for somewhat around a week. Where's my Umineko content? I can't imagine how I'll feel after I finish the game. Man. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, well, I have a bunch of new games on my list to play. I bought Chrono Jotter. I bought The No Existence of You and... I don't even know how to say that name. The No Existence of You and Me. I actually bought Golden Fantasia. Oh no, I said this on stream earlier. Never mind. Yeah. It is quite a regret to inform you that I have not in fact solved why done it. I have not given it too much thought. I probably should have given it more thought than I did. Skill issue, thank you. Very cool. The Schrodinger cat did it. No, the Schrodinger cat convinced the Shannon trio to do it. The game solved. Trust. Where were we again? Man, I say where were we? Like the day after I streamed, and it's been 6 days. The why done is complex. You could call it that. You could say that Shannon has complex motives. And how she got inside the locked rooms. It was the alien transporter. And when she offed herself in episode 2, assumedly, she was mind hacked by Rosa outside the door. Yep, I solved it. I solved the game. Oh yeah, I also added all the Umineko songs to my playlist. Even ones that I haven't listened to yet, so I haven't been listening to my playlist because I think there's one that's called like Executioner or something that I haven't listened to that's on my playlist, but I maybe should have just not added it. But if it comes up, I'll just skip it. Yeah, I won't. I have actually come to really love Liberated Liberator. That is like a top 3 track. Oh my gosh, I forgot you existed. Hello, Leon. Oh, I forgot you existed too, Will. I used to... Both Leon and Will, your jump scare, these characters have not given me an impression yet. Great bet. That is very interesting. Very blue and very red.
ありがとう、母さん。ウィル、母が知っていることはこれだけです。
Yes, I understand. No, they themselves. Why are you blue, Willard? What is wrong? Why are you blue? The fact that red and blue is such an important color is...
ウィル、
I feel like this is not a very... This isn't an unintentional parallel. I think it's unintentional. It's an intentional parallel.
当家の客人にふさわしい口調に改めていただく。話はすべて私を返していただく。その2つを守っていただけるようお願いいたします。
努力する。
メルンカステルとかいうですから、私も協
Yeah,
力します。
who's that guy? Who's this Burn Castle fella?
しかし、あなたと私の立場は対等ですので。
育ちがいいだけのお坊ちゃんだと思って
ガートルード、コーネリア
Oh, I missed Erica already.
これでも後ろ宮家の未来を背負う覚悟はありますの。
わかった。仲良く事件を解決しようぜ。
ご協力いただけて嬉しいです。愛病のダイアナを待たせないために餌の時間は大丈夫ですか？
今日は山盛りにして多少は大丈夫だ。よく
ソファーを引っかえて待ちわびる女性というのも。それでまずは誰に話を？
誰でもいい。全員だ。あそこにいるの。
This chapter is called The Rosa's Confession, right? I guess we're gonna talk about the Kuadorian Rosa. Yeah, Erica does not exist.
あちらが
Oh my goodness.
キリエおばさん。
Please do something this chapter. Either of you, bro.
後ろ宮ローザか。少女時代に森をさまよい、隠し館でベアトリーチェと名乗る女に遭遇した経験があります。
驚くまいとは思っていますが、本当にあなたは何でも知って。
お前も。
今日彼女辛そうな話でしたので。
優等生紹介してくれ。話を聞きたい。
辛そうな話でしたので、聞こえないふりをした優等生の私。あら、そちら。ああ、こちらはウィルさん。個人のために献花に訪れてくれました。
It's just so weird.
んなことはどうでもいい。ベアトリーチェについて知って。
個人と後ろ宮家。後ろ宮家とのかって言ってもね。
後ろ宮家と中庸。
正直に親父の愛人。
愛人なんて言うと恩人でしょ。
Which Beatrice are we talking about? Are we talking about the meta world Beatrice, the physical Beatrice, like the manifestation of the rules Beatrice, the Coadorian Beatrice, like the mistress Beatrice? There's like 5 million that we have to talk about.
こんな具合ですが。
Oh, thank you for the clarification. Yeah, in this context, yes, yeah, but the murder of which Beatrice? I'm talking about Beatrice. Beatrice, thank you. That clears up everything.
ローザおばさんは。
Oh yeah, we get this thing.
今日にちょっとし。本当に。
事件を解決。
早計です。
Oh, I should probably get more personalized or like custom images for the Erica alerts because it's just the default Beatrice Q battle cry one, so I should probably switch it to the some other Erica ones.
そのうちの屋敷と、そして船着き場に向かうちょっとした林道だけ。
誰も知らない広大な森のどこか
Oh, and Kinzo's alive, right? Because Williard physically saw him crying, right? So at this point, Kinzo's alive, correct?
ローザさんは
しかし
Or am I just
どう
like
してロー
completely
ザおば
wrong?
さんはベア
私が連れ出さなければ
Okay.
彼女は彼女は僕にひよこのような私が連れ出したから素直についてきて何も疑わずに私が
お前はだけ
そんなつもりはただ歩きづらそうだ下に
それは事故だ
私が連れ出さなければ会わなかった私のせいなのそれに私は血まみれ
Womp
の
womp
彼女
Rosa.
あんたのせいじゃね
To be honest, I'm not a big Rosa fan.
えベアトリーチェは海を一度も見
I
たこと
think of all the parents,
あんたが
she
初めて
kind of pissed me off the most.
つい浮かれて
But not, she doesn't really piss me off.
ベアトリーチェは
Because the character is really well written, but it doesn't make me not like her.
そうなのかしら
柵の外の世界にお前はその夢俺がベアトリーチェなら何にもベアトリーチェはお前に感謝してる海が青いって
Beatrice had complex
教
motives.
えてくれた
それは本当に
Yeah, all fun. Rose is just. Rose is just completely different. Hold up. Okay, here.
俺が保証する
ありがとう
Well, George is relatively fine apart from.
ベアトリーチェが今もあんたに支えて
Yeah. Like personality wise and everything else wise, he like the face value seems like a good kid. He's a little bit of a cornball, but that's just a given when you act the way George does.
よくも
Okay,
そんな無責任な言葉を堂々とかけられるものです
most of the cousins, yeah. Let's forget Maria for obvious reasons, but Valor and Jessica and George are like barely normal teens, or like I guess quote unquote adults.
女を慰めることもできねえのか
多少は見直
Yeah, and Maria, we don't talk about. She's just off the deep end sometimes with her. That was terrible. All that nonsense.
どなたか存じない
And the seventh magic circle of the sun.
ありがとう彼女は私を許してくれるかしら
あんたは20年近くもそれを悩んで長すぎだ彼女はもう勘弁しろと言ってだ
Yeah, she is also like 9.
そうですよローザーバスあなたが悲しめば悲しむ
Oh,
ほど
I actually have been craving
ベアトリーチェも悲
a
しむで
good
しょう
fighting game. Because the ones I'm playing right now are kind of getting stale. I haven't played BB Tag in a while. I haven't touched BBZ fighters in a while. Yeah, I haven't really played any of the ones that I've been playing. I need to go with Fantasia.
私が
Even
許
if the
され
game
る
is
かど
not
う
like
かわからない
crazy
けど
good, I just
彼
need
女が許してくれるかどうか
a fighting game I can get invested in.
二人とも恥ずかしいところを見せてごめんなさい
綺麗事を言った下の根も聞かせてほしい当時のことを
ウィルさん
ありがとう話すわ 誰にも話さずに。
お前がベアトリーチェに出会ったのは正確にはいつ頃なのか。
20年ほど昔の話よ。
Oh, we haven't had Thunberg Lily play in a while. Or am I just
いえ
stupid?
19年前、ごめんなさい。
This feels like an ancient song.
長いこと無理に忘れようとしてきたものだから。
1960
そうね、多分1900、あの時の出来事忘れられないの。
辛かったら
写真のよ見てえぞ
何のことやな。
It's really interesting to me that the main investigators are two people who we don't know at all, being Willard and Leon.
あの日、私は自暴自
Like we're viewing the entire board from a third-person perspective, kind of. Well, I wouldn't say third person. You know what I mean. Like, we're viewing the game board a little more objectively this time because Willard isn't actually on it, kind of.
ほんの少し分ける。
自分でも
What's episode 8 though?
あんなうっそうとした森をよくもあんなに深くまでたくさんの梢や鋭い。でもあの日森の奥へ消えることで、もし本当に森の奥に魔女の館、自分を幸せの国へ連れて行った。
そしてあんたはそこでベアトリーチェと名乗る女と出会う。
ええ、あったわ。
そのベアトリーチェは
ええ、同一人物だったわ。美しい黄金の髪、黒いドレス、まさにあの肖像画通りに。私はあの肖像画を私が忘れようとあがいた20年の月日はお父様にとっても同じ。
Like, I can't help but think that that Kuadori and Beatrice has a relation to Shannon Trio. Whatever. Sayo. I should just call her Sayo.
あるいはそれ以上の日々であったと気づき、さらなる罪に怯えたわ。
Is Shannon Trio Kuadori and Beatrice? I am unsure. Because yes, Shannon Trio. Yeah, I know, because Shannon Trio. Because Shannon Trio has this Beatrice persona, but like 100% is not the.
本当にローザさんの出会った。
Yeah, so I might be right with the fact that Beatrice is not his mistress, but his daughter, and then the mistress is someone else.
ベアトリーチェってのは
お父さんはベアトリーチェ
I
の
was just- I didn't read
検事をロ
half the
ーザさん
text.
が出会ったの。
10頭の黄金を自在にできましてや。ローザ、あんたの会ったベアトリーチェ。
I mean, it's not the biggest spoiler, right? Is it not just Sayo?
それでも、そう、
中年あるいは壮年に見えた。
大人か子供かって言わ、中年なんてとんでもない。
Ah, that's
だ
chill.
か
All
ら
right.
それじゃおかしい
Yeah,
よ
to the Sayo. Yeah, there you go.
あんたの会ったベアトリーチェ、年齢が合わ。
つまり
よく似た同じ名前の別人。
娘かもしれんな。親子ならよく似。
愛人ありえるわ。黄金を授けたベアトリーチェと。
それが年齢的辻褄は合う。
That is what happened, but I'm unsure if the actual quote unquote. Oh, something that I find really funny is Oh my gosh, I
つ
lost
ま
my
り
train of thought.
ベアト
Wait.
リーチェと呼ばれる人物は2人いるわけですね。
Oh yeah, I think I don't know if this is actually true to the game, but in Golden Fantasia, at least on the box art or on one of the arts that I saw, Shannon and Can are portrayed as different characters. Are they separate characters in Golden Fantasia? Is that a spoiler? Somehow, I don't know.
どうやらこの葬儀は隠したがゆえに弔うことができなかった2人のベアトリーチェのためのようですね。
ローザ、思い出したくねえだろうね。事故の時の話を頼む。ベアトリーチェが転落した時。
Oh, there's a story mode?
いいえ、目を大きく見、頭から真っ逆さまに落ちて、それも頭部は陥没してさ、美しい黄金の
一目見て
割れた頭の中、それも握り、あれを見て生きてた。
ウィル、
Alright.
それ以上聞く。
事故時はもう。それからあんたはどうした？
一番誰かを呼びに行くためなんて綺麗事でさえない。その場から一刻も錯乱状態になりながら、そしたら、ああ、いいえ、裏のよ。とにかく誰にも話せない。私は夜まで黙っていたわ。ひどい話よ。急いで誰かに話し、救急箱を持って戻っていたら、彼女。
頭蓋骨陥没を。
How's the general balance in Golden Fantasia?
お前が
Out
殺
of
したわけじゃ
curiosity. Is there a standout character or characters, and are some characters just like absolutely horrendous, terrible,
それで
or is it like relatively all right?
眠れなかった。深夜にこっそり源氏さんに電話。
源氏は何と言った？
Like personally, I don't really care because I actually might gravitate towards more low tier characters in the game if that is the case.
自分に全て任せ、後日
Simply
きっ
because
とお父様に呼び出されて、ひど
I like playing low
源
tiers
氏さんは
in
い
every
つも
single game
お父様
I
は
play.
相変わ
I just find it more fun.
源氏さんがうまくし。
表沙汰にできない子だったでしょうか。
隠し子っちゅうたってその葬式もまともに。
それが
それから
私が
俺が知っている話も。
これ以上全て話して誓うわ。
ありがと
So,
う、ローザおばさん。
Burn Castle, we solved it.
十分ですか？
Rosa did it
見る。
accidentally.
これ
That's
で
it.
話は
We're done.
十分おさらいに。リオン、金蔵にやはり本人に聞かな
Oh yeah,
あ
Kenzo.
なたはどち。
頭を冷やしついてくんな。
それは失礼。どうぞごゆっくり。
Plot twist: Williard had eyes in the back of his head, and
どう
I don't know.
ゲームは
Hi, Burn Castle. Why did I immediately think, oh, Azure Gear is gonna play, even though that's definitely not. That's
So
Erica's
now-
theme. I guess we don't get any more Azure Gear from now on. Although no, I'd say Smileless Soiree. That was very. I butchered that pronunciation, but
バトラーは無能で私を何度もイラつかせたわ。
Lambs to burn, Erica burn, and Planner Erica. Okay, Delaner Erica is a B tier comp. That is fine. Out of curiosity, can you find the worst possible comp? I'll make any comp in this. I will try to make the worst possible comp playable.
気楽なもんさ。
もうそういうゲームは終わったの。物語は二度楽しめ。一度目は。
How does Willard even fight? I mean, I guess we'll see more of his weapons later, but. Alright. Hey, just put it in the Discord.
どう？ベアトリーチェ殺しの犯人。
ローザの真新しい情報はな。進展はゼロ。後ろ宮金蔵がまさか俺がゲームに含まれてるとは言い出さね。
そんなの真実を語らぬ金蔵。あなたのゲームの障壁になってしまった。
拷問はやらね。俺の流儀だ。
分かってる。ゲームマスターとして金蔵から真実を。
Is that a Blue Truth reference? I've unironically started saying Blue Truth valid in some conversations when it's actually corrupt. My manner of speech has been kind of taken over by Umineko, and it's getting worse and worse. I think someone said like, "Oh, did you actually do this?" Blah, blah. I don't even remember what for. And they made like this is something stupid as a joke. I'm like, Blue Truth valid. And it wasn't even a thing that crossed my mind. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe it's like a little weird. Maybe they won't understand because I don't think they played Umineko. I just said it.
探偵権限。
That's so
違うわ。それは観覧席。
感激者権限。それを元老院の許可なく与える。
私を誰が禁止する？
I think I've generally done an oh yes. No, I have, yeah. I don't remember where, but I also did like a oh yes, very good, one more. It was a very specific context that I can't think of right now.
せいぜい私を楽しませな。ついでにあなたもこのベアトリーチェのゲーム部。
ねえよ。
Well, I haven't had one this stream yet, so there's the first one. We're almost at 300. That's not it. There you go. Oh, did I say this? I set my notification sound so I had that wave. I don't know if I said this last stream. It did play in class once, like at full volume, because I have my alert set to the max possible volume. This is very funny.
声が聞こえたので、どちら様かと思いまして。
シャノンか。今度はお前が受け付け。
はい。カノン君と交代で受付を担当させていただいております。先ほど。
I want to change my ringtone to something VN related. Oh, here we go. Okay, important scene maybe. Okay, let me finish that. I want to change my ringtone to something VN related because I have. Oh no, I already have Your Turn to Die, one of the little like jingles for my ringtone. I actually need a new one because it sounds not very great. Like maybe Umineko related? It doesn't have to be. I just can't think of anything specifically that I want to use as a ringtone. actually. Man, I wish I could have like a bunch of random notification sounds. One of them being like wah 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 wah, haha dot wave, like some really stupid Umineko voice clips. But sadly, I can only have one.
いえそんな
後ろ宮リオンは10年を務めたお前が
それは
安心しリオンに面識がねえ。次期当主はクラウス子供もジェシカリオンなんてやつが後ろ宮家にいたかけらなんて一つもなかった。
What is my alarm right now? What do I have as my alarm? Oh, I have lost my pieces from Dora as my alarm set right now, which is I've had it for like 5 years. The one thing I won't change is my alarm because I think my body's been conditioned to the jingle. I think if I ever rewatch Dora, if I'm ever to fall asleep and hear the sound, I just wake up immediately. I've had to listen to the for like every day for 4 years straight, so
ここは後ろ宮家のでもどことなく雰囲気
maybe I should change my alarm. It might be a not terrible idea.
それになのに旦那様も奥様も何が何だか私
リオンはベルンカスト
Yeah, I wish I could do that. It's just I am a very heavy sleeper. I never, if I fall asleep, I never wake up. There's been no genuine moments where I've woken up in the middle of the night from a loud sound ever in the last like 6 years.
やつを
Yeah, for alarms, I could never.
それだけでなく
It needs to be screaming in my ear for me to wake up. Yeah, no thunderstorm, no anything has ever woken me up. I just can't.
ここに
10年です
This is so weird. Yeah, just
お前はそれだけのなら
親方様が深く愛された
Are you sure about that, Shannon?
それだけか
I doubt that.
真剣島の夜
I doubt that.
そう夜な夜な屋敷を徘徊するとさ
The Kuadorian Beatrice. Yep, 3 separate
フィールド
Beatrices.
エリカの推理は正しいだろう
Who's that? Who's Erica?
そこに金蔵のオカルト趣味と謎
It's a character that exists.
ベアトリーチェの名前や肖像身分が次第に神様そして夜の闇が
Never heard of her.
魔女です3人目のベアトリーチェそれが連続殺人犯
It's a very interesting name.
無理に
It's actually so funny how everyone except Williard is kind of completely ignoring Erica's existence.
頭痛にならん
もう申し訳ございません
I doubt this. I doubt this.
カノンもリオンのことを知らないのか
Funny they were talking about canon.
はいカノン君も
Was the same as you, huh? Huh. Shannon and canon, huh?
カノンも呼んで二人に話を聞きたい
That's really interesting that you say that, Willard. Oh, Willard, I guess. It's Willard, not Williard, right? It's Willard.
申し訳ございません。
Alright, man.
受付を開けることは許されておりませ
I
んの
w
で。
no, you sure?
私には呼び
You
に
sure,
行くこと
Shannon?
ができま
You
せん。
sure? You sure that's the reason? Oh, is this? Oh, it's because we have to have someone there. Okay, let's go talk at the reception desk then.
なら誰か代わりを呼んできて、あんたとリオンを知らない3人で一緒に。
Oh, you can't do that, Shannon? You can't do that? Oh, the Erica voice clip.
受付は一人でいいと仰せつか。
2人
Oh,
いちゃいけね
yeah,
えとは言
very
われて
good.
ねえはずだ。
One more.
でもダメ。受付に二人を不要と仰せです。
誰がそう命金蔵か、それともリカ。
Very good。私の命令権者です。こっちの扉のは。
Oh, I need Sprite. What the hell?
ガートルード。コーネリア。私は命令に逆らえません。
その命令権者は誰だ。そいつに交渉する。
交渉などできません。私たちの命令権者です。
The hell? Is the one person who orders me Beatrice? Like I don't
こ
know.
こへカノンを呼ぶ。俺は拷問も感激も。
She can't do that. Like she physically cannot do that well. Because they're the same person.
カノンによれ、お前たちに確か。
お呼びできません。それでもなお、
This is
そ
so
れをご
weird.
希望ですか。
呼ばねえなら、お前。
どうしてもとおっしゃるのでしたら。
What the hell? Just nothing. Dot. What the? Oh, proceed. I will never see you proceed the same way. Deltarune has forever damaged my brain.
Got 十分だ。二人で交代で受付を頼む。
No, call him over. What the?
Oh yeah?
立ち話をしていただけだ。
That is how you get a logic error. That's true. Here.
こいつに聞きたかったことがあったんだ。
At that point, just lock Cannon in the room again. It solves everything. Throw him into the chain lock room.
そしてそれは
ああ、
お役に立てて光栄です。それは残念。傘をお探しのようでしたら。
金蔵に話はつい。
珍しい客人がお会いするそうです。
This is so weird.
それはあなたの仕事でしょ。
まあいいさ。こいつを試す。
あ、ニュースプライト。
ご苦労さん。君の名前はシャノンです。そうだった。引き続き 受付肩を冷やさないように。
ありがとうございます。
参りましょう。ミル、せっかく時間をいただけたのです。当主様の機嫌は秋の空より
Out
変わ
of
りやすい。
just morbid curiosity, I would have wanted to see the scene play out. Because Shannon was just fully freaking out.
いってらっしゃいませ。
Yes, I would like to see Logic Air simply because I was morbidly curious. Oh, sure, I make Kenzo. Great. We finally get to have a real conversation where he's not just a made-up illusion by everyone else. And he's actually alive, not 6 feet under.
親方様、お客様がお見えに。
私
Hi, Kenzo.
ウィラードだ。お悔やみ申し上げる。
ベアトリーチェの葬儀に訪ねてくるとは。
Yeah, I always thought the chapel was just like one room, but I guess not.
そなたは
誰でもない。
Yeah, they're all really nice.
深く考えるな。頭痛になら。
もう少し。
それでこの私に
ベアトリーチェのことを
何聞いてどお前は誰ベアトリーチェの何の意味
俺がお前の物語をお前はじきにこの世その時お前の子供たちを
面白いわ。お前は遺言やおったベアトリーチェ我が何を語ろうと私とあれの物語は誰にも怪我せクラウスたちがどう曲解し
I really want to know. I really want to know, please. Any information is
遺言を好まれます。
highly appreciated.
生きているうちよ。
だろうな。
Oh my gosh, just remembered something. I have no idea the correlation to anything in this game, but Kinzo, quote unquote, wrote a will in, what was it, episode 2? Or episode 1? No, it was episode 2, right. Yeah. Before the Kumasawa Nanjo 7th, 8th Twilights that were made up by Genji and the others with Gantris, they came back. Apparently, was it there? I don't remember when it was actually. It was somewhere in that time frame. It was somewhere between the last 5 Twilights. Sorry, 5? Yeah, 5.
誠意あるかそれを早々に諦め
確かに死ぬかもしれないけど
当主様が私たちにとって当主どうか前いかにしてその愛の強さを
なかなか達者だ。
Something that's actually really interesting to me is episodes 4, Beatrice. Battler, being the physical detective that observed with no bias, saw the Beatrice in that one in the schoolgirl outfit, school uniform outfit, at the end of episode 4. My theory was that episode 4, just the school uniform Beatrice was a representation of Shannon-Triss, which would track had Shannon, first of all, not been dead. Second of all, Canon not been dead. Third of all, we have never seen Beatrice physically observed by Battler objectively. I'll go ahead and make it easy for you. Yes.
若ずお前はベアトリーチェの何を知っているというの
Sometimes physically posted as Beatrice. Okay.
真に無知なる者は感心して
That is what I thought was the case, but we just never seen her apart from that one moment.
ベアトリーチェの名を知っ
道理だな。
Although we did have foreshadowing that she posed as Beatrice with Maria.
俺が知っているベア、お前がかつて六軒島に屋敷を設ける以前に出会った最愛の女だ。
Oh my goodness, wait. Oh, that's an implication.
おそらくは死別して
Okay, so first of all, the Shannon we saw, the Shannon quote unquote corpse we saw was not dead. That's a given, because she had to pose as Beatrice. Second of all, after she spoke with Battler, she had to have committed suicide or been killed in the same way all the other final victims are killed. At the end, like the final mystery, whatever it is. Yeah, but I always assumed that it was just
それがクアドリアンで育てられていた娘
the game not showing us true information, right?
ウィラードさん当6件
そのクワドさっきローザおばさんと話した時に口にしていました。それは一体
察しはついてる愛人の娘を囲う
面白いクワドリアンの続けよ。
クアドリアンにいたのはだが少なくとも
ほうならば
後宮ローザはクアドリその中でこれはお前を前にして彼女はお前を父と思って呼ばなかったのか。それが意味することは
それは
生まれかお前は娘を死んだベアトリーチに現時
Oh, yeah, Kenzo.
あんたはかつて夏日たちの前で
I don't like the implications of this, but it's already been implied, so.
記憶にございませんが
聞いたことがないか。何しろ娘ではない
見る何の話か分かりません。
冒涜じゃ推理だが心はベアトリーチはお前にとって死んだ色あせることなく永遠にだが美しい金髪のお前は次第にそれはおかしい
親方よろしいの
娘は美しくお前は狂気したのだそれでなぜ当の本人にとっては
Oh my gosh, it's the Battler parallel. It's the exact same Battler parallel. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a one-to-one Battler parallel, actually.
本人は自分の人生まれながらに与えられた自分の名前に違和感を覚えるだが彼女は覚えたそれと出会った
わらわは何者だわ。それは確かに。しかしわらわは
記憶はいずれもどあれは漫画もなくベアトリーチェの生まれ変
Her
わり
memory.
記憶は戻りつ我が魔術の儀式によって
驚くことじゃねこれまでのゲームの情報を並べりゃ導く上層のベアトリーチェはそれを指して死んで逃れた魔女の魂そして記憶もその解釈もこの
ウィラードさん
It's yeah, it's just a one-to-one Battler
親
scenario.
方様は偉大なるそれを否定する
コウノトリを否定そして金蔵がどれだけ忘れがたみにどういう愛情を注ぐかは育つほどに似ていくその姿に俺はそれを人間らしい
お前我が愛が
理解する宿だが
ベアト私
Oh, gosh. We haven't had that one in a minute. Yeah, well, I wouldn't word some of the things you word in the way you word them. Okay, that was a mouthful. I would definitely word some of the things to say quite differently. He's maybe a bit too neutral. Yeah. Like, take a step back and then once again reevaluate everything that's going on here. Good words with good intention, just not super great in practice.
源氏は表に出せぬその死をないそう仕切ったのは生きてる人間がそれがだから
ベアト
おじい様。
あんたは愛人の娘を
And then another one for good measure. Just one, what is it, one quadrillion step? Instead of one, take one quadrillion steps back and
ベアトリーチその
look at the bigger
話を
picture.
表に出すことができず胸の奥に押し込む
A bird's eye view, if you, a sea cat's eye view, if you will.
それがやがてただれて狂気それが万年後で異常な
ベアトリーチベアトリーチなぜに
Oh, we haven't had these in a while.
なぜに二度までも私の前から去るのかお前の微笑みその美しい瞳を私は二度も抱きしめなぜに二度も死すのかそれほどまで
Sorry, this is a very
それ
emotional
ほど
moment.
までに私を
Hi, Regalia.
そこまでをご存知もうすべてを
そこまでをこれ以上
いいえ私は
Yes!
女としてクワドリ
Please.
アンのベアトリーチェ様のお子そしてその今こそ
Please.
すべてを包み
熊沢さんはベアトリーチェ
Please, 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 please,
熊沢が
please, give me information, please. I mean, we've already gotten quite a few things confirmed now, so
異なる若い娘の世話だ
everything about Kudor and Beatrice, but
育児経験の豊富な熊沢はさぞ重宝された
さようでござい乳母であったとおっしゃっていただいてもよろしいかと思います
yeah, that's quite a good description.
そんな信じられない。本当にウィルさんの話は本当なんですか？
はい事実でございますベアトリーチェ様のためにクワドリアンの存在を
金
Thank you,
蔵が
Kumasawa.
正妻といつ結婚したかは知らねえが
Very cool.
当時すでに莫大な財産を持ち六軒島を丸ごと買い取った金蔵は
This is so weird. I'm just thinking, why would the entirety of Kyrie's group in episode 4 fake the existence of magic and all those things about murder to make those people believe if everybody's gonna die at the end anyways? So weird.
交わらぬ二つの屋敷を
親方様は時にはご出張と偽られ何日も滞在され
Are you talking about Kenzo? Like, not disliking him or
ベ
like
アトリ
getting
ーチェ
frustrated
様
with?
との生活を大切になさい。それは親子としての関係だけでなく、
Yeah, there's so many good characters here that should need to be
ベア
locked
ト
up
リー
and
チェ様への深い愛を
inspected in great detail.
それはと言っているようにも聞こえるな。
おや、そう聞こえたなら、ベアトリーチェ様は父からの愛は一心に受けられていたでしょう。しかし、ご自身に理解できぬ愛を
なじれ分かって我が愛はなれど、それが私を認めねばならぬ。
おじい様、そんな。
リオン様、世の中のすべての人間に覚えがなく、その縁が。
そんな、おじい様。
At least you, quote unquote,
親方様、
admit that you're wrong. That's a good step, Kenzo.
もう語る。
そうか、
Please.
その時が来たか。
あんたが何も真実は。
親方さん、もはや
今日という私の気まぐれ、今日まで話さなかったこと。
Uh,
おじいさん。
リオンも客人ウィラード。
ああ、
この私が自らの口、お前はきっと感謝する。
その機会をもうどこぞの魔女でや。
私に機会、それで十分感謝するぞ。ウィラードとや。
yeah, very weird framing here, but I'm happy we're getting information. Yeah. Oh, flashback. Quite possibly. What the hell is that, Kenzo? Are those not the exact... That's literally Battler, but with shorter hair. It's the same expressions and like eyes. Oh yeah, no, it is Palace Swap Battler. I immediately noticed the Battler expressions. So many parallels. Oh, and it's also Battler's voice. In case it wasn't clear regarding the parallel. Yeah.
おじい様。
私は後ろ宮家など次私が当主に選ばれ
It's Battler's voice actor, like the cherry on top.
いたずらに過ぎぬのだ。
Okay, what if it's Ushiromiya Kinzo is actually just... Well, Ushiromiya Kinzo's actual name is Battler, and Battler was right about the Kinzo name being passed down as the head. Which I am doubting, but that would also be a very funny thing that the second Battler is Kinzo. Yeah, no. But it would be funny. That's like cherry on top for the parallel. No. Aw.
とんでもない欲深な長老たち互いの利益ばかりを主張し合い新しい当主を選び出すことさえできない。まるで静だからこそ全ては足の指が一本ずつ足りなかったなら我がくだらぬ話長老どもは
Okay, this is
自
so
分たちの誰
uncanny.
も得
Like
をし
I'm
ない
looking
馬
at
の
it and I
方であ
see
れば誰でもよかったのだ。
like just old battler.
たまたま分家筋に両足の指が6それでいいと決まった。
そういう長老どもどこの青二歳でもよむしろ帝王が
おじい様。
リオお前が生を受けだからこそそなたは誰にも恥じることのない立派な当主は
Yeah, that's true, but
操りに気楽なものじゃねえだろ。
it's almost uncanny because it's the exact same face shape. It's the exact same eyes spacing between the nose and mouth. The only thing is the eyebrows are different and the hair. That kind of looks like Kyrie's hair, no?
それは私に
New song. Am I wrong? No, the song has been played. Hmm. Wow, playing with roses. Is that what he said? Yeah. Oh, I still haven't figured out what happens to the rose in chapter 1 and 3. I wonder if that question actually gets answered. Probably not. I don't even know at this point with Umineko. Such a pivotal mystery in the first chapter. Oh, which ate the rose? Alright.
ああ
強胆なる名君と称えられた。
リオンよ自ら生きぬ人生ほどなのにそれは
So the rose is just not explained. Oh, man. Should have told me earlier, then I would have cried about the rose for the entirety of the first episode. You should have told me that you ate it.
生きるってことは殺された日々だったろうよ。
そうだ私は生きたかった
The rose did have a candy wrapper, and did we ever get a graphic for it?
死にた
I don't even remember.
操り人形はどうすれば死ねる
I don't know what it is, but roses do look the most crunchy. Tasty, at least. It feels like roses would be the most tasty flower, which is a very weird thing to say.
そうだ
Oh yeah, didn't Goda use rose petals for the dessert, which was very weird. He used... No. Why'd you eat the stem as well?
それが死ぬことであり生き解放だ
I thought it was really weird that the disappearance of the rose happened, and then Goda served up like rose dessert. which I don't know, I'm pretty sure unrelated, but it was very interesting because it was right about that time. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's with the rose? Blah, 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 blah. And then he pulls out the rose dessert. Maybe, here's a theory. Goda wanted to pick out a rose from the garden, and he's like, oh, this one's a mark. This one looks nice. It's dying anyways, since it's been marked for removal, I guess. Why don't I just use it to make this dish? Or something. Is that actually what happens? I don't know. That is quite funny though. Because I don't know what the explanation for episode 3, episode 2, episode 4 would be. Because in episode 3, the rose apparently also disappeared. And episode 2, so. There wasn't anything in episode 4 because they were locked up in the guest room, but. Alright. Alright, I guess.
戦地で死をも
同じ死ぬなら誰か
That's
の
quite
役に
sad.
立つ
If there's not like a real important solution, it's kind of like implied something unimportant. That's a little sad for me, but it's alright. I just thought it was reinstated in 3 separate chapters, so I thought it was more important, but alright.
施設造成などに従事されたと聞いています。
何の取り柄もないと言っておけば
最前線に行かずに
幸いと私に戦って死ぬという忘れられた島の上空を彼らは私のために
おじい様は
そうだ
And there's so much rose symbolism as well throughout the entire thing that. What can you do?
どこであった島と言ったが
ここだよこの島にや
お前たち
どういうことでおじい様がロケこの島に
そうだなただの頑固私は
That is so. What? Oh, did I miss? I didn't mean it. 1944, okay.
Hachijojimaにしかしそれが
どこの間抜けがこんな何もない島に作ろうと言い出したやら
Oh boy.
一区上の都合バカ女将の考えることなどわからぬし
お前はその
建設しかもその上基地は未完成のまま
どうしてです
当時の日本にそいつを詰めるほどの大型船滑稽な話潜水艦もないのに役人の無意味な箱物作りは
You're right about Kenzo. Is this based on reality or is this just a in-universe Umineko thing? Alright. Interesting.
貴様たるんでいる決戦は間近と
Rose. The first song that I ever played in the game. How do you pronounce it correctly? The O with like the little thing. Salo. Trust. Salo Republic. Is that an accent or is it, I'm guessing it's a thing in the Italian language. It's just annotation for the which syllable is getting accented, or is it something else? As if you guys know. Sorry.
その腐った目つきは何か。貴様、そんなに死にたくないか。
As in bad, I hope.
そんなに米兵が恐ろしいか。
Okay, good clarification there. Yeah, big thumbs down and not very cool.
そんな気合では打ち取れんぞ。
I still have not fully decided which game I'm going to play after I finish Umineko.
後ろ宮、貴様の魂は腐りきっておるわ。魚だ。
Yeah.
貴様の目は死。
I have quite a few routes I could go down.
後ろには金蔵はいるか。注意殿がお呼びだ。立て。もたもたするな。駆け足。
That's what this is. Okay, that is so weird hearing Battler. Yeah, Chrono Jotter, I saw like people said it was like 10 hours. Maybe I could finish it in like 2 weeks. I could theoretically finish it in 1 week if I was still streaming daily. But I could finish it in 2 weeks. Maybe. Just quite a short game. Maybe it might be nice after the sheer length of Umineko. What is this? I've been playing this for daily until today. And it's been like 2.5 months. Something shorter would be nice. Oh, new song. I like the song a lot.
どうしてイタリア軍が確かこれはどういう
降伏したのはだがそれを受け入れない者たちは
RSI
イタリア社会共別名サロ共和国
詳しいな何も知らぬ者はいたそれは間違いだ
Yeah.
イタリア社会共和国軍は海戦
ベルリン降伏はその3日後を占めるところしかし
そうでなくとも彼 なぜ日本に六軒島に
Oh my goodness, I'm just thinking about episode 2 again. Because we had a scene where apparently Genji and Shannon Trio, I don't remember for Shannon Trio actually, I think it might have been just Genji that explained he's like, okay, now we'll explain everything about Beatrice. And then the scene cuts. And then everyone, the entirety of the parents except Rosa, except Kinzo, except Beatrice as a witch, and then they all die. I don't even fully know if it's willfully or not, but
イタリア軍なんでも換気装置がやられて塩素ガスが注意殿の話に暗号変換器かオラ積みにうんぬんより後ろ宮貴様は通訳だろうがはい
Oh, now that I think about it, the wolf and sheep's puzzle is probably a very big hint to how many actual colluding culprits there are per chapter. Because for 6 deaths to happen, there needs to be at least 6 perpetrators, right? That's the wolf and sheep's puzzle. Like, there can't be any less, because otherwise the sheeps can't be eaten.
I can not speak English.
Yay!
Please wait.
Alright. And how do we bridge this gap? Oh, are they gonna pull out Beatrice somehow? Oh, yeah. Hello.
私英語わかるわ。
Yeah, every single track here has been new except for Rose that just played a little while back.
Yokoso, Nihonへ. 艦長はいますか?
艦長は死んだわ。士官はそこの彼。
お悔やみ申し訳何か。
新鮮な空気と水が欲しい。まだ息のある人間もいる。休ませる場所が欲しいわ。
協力しましょう。他に英語のわかる人間はいますか?
Man. I do think that Beatrice is my favorite character. Just every single Beatrice I count as one character.
私だけよ。
後ろ宮、艦長は誰だ? その女は何?
注意殿、彼女だけが英語は彼女か。艦長は死亡、代表者は先ほど。
うるさくあなたに、まさかあなたの上司なの?
不幸なことに私が
あら。We're starting right already, Kinzo.
東洋人にお世辞をもらえるとは思わなかったわ。綺麗な英語ね。
Not even 5 sentences in and you're like.
あなたの育ちが良さそうだわ。怒鳴ってるみっともあなたがここの将校だったらよかったのに。
おや、私も
あなたは面白い人だわ。名前は？
後宮金蔵です。よろしければお嬢さんの名前をぜひ。
Yeah.
ベアトリーチェ・カスティリオーニ。
ようこそ日本へ。
リーチェとは。
そうだ、彼女はどうやら残念ながら六軒島にたどり着いた時には
その交換スエズ運河からインド洋を。
確かに同盟国としてはなぜわざわざに。
途方もないその全容、その潜水艦が
Maybe exclude this Beatrice specifically from the I like Beatrice as a character list. How the entire scene is framed, like the conversation they're having made me kind of forget that for a second. So, oh boy. Started flirting immediately. Yeah, racist flirting. Alright, bro. Are we serious?
イタリア人の髪はパスタでできてるって思ってました。
Alright, bro.
あら、そうよ。アルデンテに仕上げるには茹で加減が難しいなら日本人はみんなスパイ。
よくご存知で、日本人はシャンプーの代わりにイカスミ。
Alright. This is just.
金蔵はすごい。何でも知っているのね。イタリアに来たことも
ありません。しかし本は
東洋人。へえ。
ニッコロ・マキャベッリ、ダンテ・アリギエリ。だからあなたが。
おお、金蔵はあなたはひょっとしてあなたは他のヤバ。私にはわかるの。あなたはきっと後ろ宮家は日本の貴族の家柄なの。
Yeah. Don't worry about that though. It's okay. It's okay. Oh
ただ
boy.
の成金の一族です。私が勉強して何をすることも許されなかったら。
Yeah, this is mental.
本を読むか酒に溺れるかしかやることがなかったからですよ。
I just wrote, and if, oh, the mouse isn't showing up. Yeah, the mouse is showing up. Here, this is the order that I read the words with. Here, 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3. I completely skipped this word and all of these words, and I just read these three words in succession. I was like, what Kinzo just say? And then I reread it, and it was not even close. Are we through right now? Yeah, that was quite a bit loud. How was it on stream? Did it fully blow your speakers out? Because I'm pretty sure it's volume boosted up to 200% in sounds and alerts. Like, in comparison, it was alright, okay.
の一族だ。死ねばそしてそれこそ
金蔵はそんなのダメ。家族が悲しむ。
家族だ。
Funny for you to say.
私には
私にあなたの許して。金
ありがとう。あなたが私を金蔵と呼んでくれるから、私はようやく。
あなたは、あなたの心は、私たちはきっと、私も嬉しい。あなたは私のことをカスティリオーニのご礼。金蔵は、
いえ、普通に金。
じゃあ、親しい人間は私、あなたもそうしてくれると嬉しいわ。
Is that how you pronounce that?
わかりました。これからは親しみを込めてビーチェとお呼び。
Oh my gosh. That is not at all funny. Knowing the English language.
ダメダメ。堅苦しい言葉はダメ。
Mildly.
だって私たち
Mildly
はもう
amusing.
友人なのだから。
我が記憶。
おじい様は
平たく言や
Thank you, Williard. Thank you. Very cool. I love that you put that in there. That was very necessary to the situation. So, in a sense, please, Will, keep on. Do not leave this headspace.
ウィルさんは今後も出現を繰り返されるならお尻をかばう。おじい様にとベアトリーチェと初め。
私がこの島に来ること。
その潜水艦
クワドリアンの近くに今も外界からは見えぬ入り江の影だ。吹き継がって漁師、私以外に知る。
クワドリアンと屋敷を結ぶ。
そうだ。鍾乳洞を改造した島内各地を、私はその地下道を行く。
2つの屋敷、後宮家の屋敷と後宮家から解放され。
そうだ。私には後宮という。
しかしはるばるに。
パパの任務が何だ。どこか遠くへ逃げ、大切な日までそれを隠さなければならないと言っていた。
I'm gonna be honest, I am completely lost of whatever you guys are talking about in chat.
それと
Wait, so that's the next thing. Wait. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm lost.
わからないわ。
Or is it? Oh no! Wait.
それはとても大切な日まで。いえ、それと私に異国の地で
アンジェロ少尉は罪に君の父上が輸送すべき用事。
少尉はあなたたちを私でさえ知っていることを、ひょっとすると少尉は。
それが何だったにせよ、それはイタリア軍の任務さ。
Alright. Demian.
俺らには関係ないね。
Never heard of it. Is Demian good?
むしろ同
I,
盟
I'm guessing you guys have read it.
頼ってくれればいいのに。
金蔵が良い人であることは少尉にも。どうして男というのは普段はみんなここへ来てからみんな少尉は部下たち全員にまるでここが敵地かのようだわ。
All right. I'll give it a read, quite possibly in the future.
軍人ならおかしい。むしろこういう時こそ規律を引き締めて。
就寝時にもう航行できないスクラップ同然の潜水艦に今もあなたたちを近づけないように見張りを立てているわ。私はなんだか日本人
Whenever I hear chick, I will always now think of the Kuador, just Beatrice, the Kuadorian Beatrice,
慣れない生
the
活を強いられてみんな気が立ってるんだろう。
Beatrice,
天候とお上の都合で君たちをいつ
like the newborn Beatrice outside in the meta world. The lack of music is creeping me out slightly.
仕方がないし、だって船が来てしまう。
確かに。アンジェロ少尉だよ。君に用事みたいだ。
またおこご日本人とあまり親しくするなと最近うる少尉はとても協力を求めたいと何のことかわからん。
重要な話。分かった。山本中尉を探そう。
This feels important. Okay, finally some music.
いいぞあげろ。
なるほど。イタリア人どもが
これが
Yeah, I assume that quote unquote Beatrice Caglistroni wasn't the one that gave him the goal with what we saw. So this is where he gets it. Okay. Yeah.
注意。イタリア人たちは
我が国に
彼は
日本が黄金を横領するのを恐れているから。
少尉はむしろ私たちにとって今の祖国は連合国の傀儡政権。彼らに知られれば、しかしそれは
Yeah. I kind of didn't make the connection that I think even though it was said to be 1980s when this took place, I was always kind of distancing the actual history from the time. I always in my head just clicked like, oh, it's the current date. So, but if you think about this took place 40 years ago in like 1980, then it's not too far off from World War II. So yes, Kinzo and therefore Beatrice would also be here.
我々は協力を申し出たいとね。
協力とは。
イタリア人たちの言い分はこうである。彼らは
It's
その
nice
黄
that they're at
金を
least
祖国に
tying
知られることなく
the
隠したい
history to the actual Japanese history and like
しかし
to the events of the
こ
game.
の島から
So
運
it's
び
just
出そうとすれば輸送船を手配
oh,
せれ
this
ばなら
random
ない。
person somehow arrived on this island.
そうすれば本土に知られ
They're actually
So that is-
grounding it in reality.
つまりあの黄金は
If they didn't make some mentions of the time, then there might have actually been a little more to say. I think this is the most reasonable explanation for how Kinzo acquired this much gold. It doesn't just appear out of nowhere. Oh, sorry. I said that in the middle of yawning.
この六軒島基地は誰も知らぬ秘密基地だ。近隣の島民たちはこの島を吹き言っている意味がわかるか。
Oh, this is This sounds like Zero Escape. This song is so Zero Escape coded.
彼はなんと
前にも話した通り
Like I imagine this playing in VLR and it fitting
誰にも知
perfectly.
られていない。見ての通り
Alright.
戦略価値は何もなく上層部にもすでに忘れられ注意を。この島に黄金を隠してはどうか。
I don't know what I want to replay more. VLR, like one of my favorite games ever, or ZTD, one of my favorite games ever, but for not because I like the game, but because the game is so incredibly horrendous in every way, shape, and form that it's almost it would be incredibly interesting just to see it as a case study for the second time.
激しく議論し他に手はないというものも
I
なし
completely don't understand who
そ
says
れで
that
も祖国
CTD
に忠誠
is the
し
best in the
ようや
franchise
板挟みになっ
at
ている
all.
わ
And there's a lot of people that think, oh, ZTD is peak. Unironically. Like seriously, ZTD is a well-crafted game, more so than VLR 999. That just sounds like wrong with every fiber of my being. I have no clue how you could like ZTD more than VLR or 999.
幸いなことに廃棄さ
この島の地下に黄金を隠
現実的な
Once
申し出だ
again,
と
going on
議
my
論してるわでも
ZTD
日本人の
rant
手を借りるのに
per the
抵
stream.
抗を感じてるみたい
You should-
議論が難航しているようです。
Quite a simple explanation. Yeah, mind hacking, that's it. That's always the solution.
議論の余地などある。我々の協力なくばあの黄
Like,
金は
although it is like the most possible,
まさかい
there's
つま
so
でも
many things
波打ち際に積み上げて
annoying
おくわけに
in
はいかない
ZTD. I think And this is a very
アンジェロ少尉は黄金のことを知る人間を最小で抑えたいみたい。
how would I say it?
日本人は信用できないけど、山本中尉の申し出
Bad.
は今は
Not a
最善と
hot
見ている
take.
みたい。
This is my least favorite thing about ZDD. Like everyone is always nitpicks about different things, but I think minor well, I guess it is kind of spoilers, but I will just say how. Okay, I'll do it briefly just in case anyone gets spoiled. ZTD's explanation for the origins of Radical 6. That's all I'll say. I know you know Kudorian.
でも
Like they genuinely give it no thought for its origins and then how it acted on the entirety of the events of everything in the earlier games. It's handled not earlier, yeah, the previous game. It's handled very poorly.
10トンの黄金を隠すた
I
め
think
の労力の提供
that
と守秘義務を彼ら
was what I was most excited for as an
提供してくれる
explanation,
のかと。
and then they just butchered it, and I never recovered. It was like, oh, I'm sure they talked about it more, and then they just don't.
注意それは
あの黄金のそれを
It just exists now, with no motive
半分
for its existence. Yeah. No, yeah, 100%. I actually think I would have liked the series more if I didn't play ZTD. I think somewhere in my head, I treat ZTD as non-canon simply because of how it butchered all the stakes set in VLR. So it's like, oh, ZTD will get rewritten sometime in the future. It's kind of how I treat the DR3, Danganronpa 3 anime, because it's horrendous. It messed up in every single way possible. I'm not even like a crazy huge Danganronpa fan, but like Danganronpa 3 was so like not V3. V3 is pretty good. I think it's the best, but the anime specifically was terrible. Every single possible thing, every criticism that you could have to ZTD, it actually applies in the same reasons for 3. Yeah, V3 was actually kind of peak, I won't lie.
全員に
I don't even feel that spoiling for those that don't watch. One of the main reveals for how the second game ties in to the main reveal of the second game, episode 6, I won't say it, but sorry, chapter 6.
軍人として
If you know, you know that it was all mind control by a doctored video that Junko, even me explaining gives it more, makes it sound like a more coherent explanation for the actual motives. Also, there's like 5 million different retcons, namely the entire concept of a character, which was an incredibly important motivation for one of the characters in the second game. Oh, speaking of, yeah, 2x2 got announced, right? When was this, 2 days ago? Going off, I don't even know what to think of how they tie it in with the canon.
アンジェロ少尉は日本政府やイタリア政府にはどうしても知られたくな
I
い。
think of the 3 games, I think I like the second game's cast the most. So yes,
自分が与えられた任
2x2,
務に
I
最
think.
後まで責任を持ちたいみたいよ。
Yes, I know. I don't even treat it as canon. And the entire concept of Chiaki, although I think her character is well made in the DR3, having like in its own bubble. After reading DR2, you cannot appreciate the entirety of that situation. I hope they. Okay, if it ties into canon, then this is quite a big spoiler for the Danganronpa 3 anime, but it's really stupid. The fact that Danganronpa 2's cast is the only cast. Oh, voice crack. Is the only cast that ends up surviving, right? Because they magically woke up because Nagito saved them all, or Hajime uses Izuru Kamakura powers to wake them all up from the machine, and I just got taken out immediately. It's really stupid that they're all alive, and it destroys any of the stakes set in the second game and all the payoff in the second game. But that means that the entire cast is still alive. And so that could possibly be the 2x2 scenario somehow. I don't know how they would tie it back in to the canon and how an actual killing game is happening after the entire resolution of the DR3 anime, but because 2x2 equals 4, which is obviously referencing Danganronpa 4, and it would also tie in to Tsumugi. If they turn out to be alive in 2x2, why did it get held back by Automod? Yeah. Speaking of, I think things I'm really happy about. Kyoko is like 100 million trillion 1,000% surviving this time because she was okay. Spoilers. I should have said spoiler warning for DR2, but Kyoko was apparently swapped for Fuyuhiko as a survivor at the very last minute of like finalizing the writing process, and they had to rewrite a bunch of the game because of that. And so her character arc was cut short in DR2, and so like 1 million trillion % she survives this time, or at least makes it something like chapter 5, right? That's the only thing that I think it's the thing I'm most excited for. Although, now that I think about it, the DR4 being everyone surviving is false, because spoilers for the DR3 anime again, Chiaki is dead. Like the physical Chiaki is dead, even though the man, I hate the DR3 anime. It just undermines the entire thing about them forgetting about her in DR. That pisses me off. It pisses me off. I feel like I have much more a hate for DR3 in comparison to how much I hate. I don't really hate ZTD, even though it's almost as bad. I would say DR3 is worse, but it's almost as bad in terms of writing. And yet I don't hate ZTD at all, but I absolutely hate DR3. And then, let's also talk about the fact that they did not commit to 3 separate deaths of main characters in the show. And so they didn't commit to spoilers for the DR3 anime again. Kyoko dying simply because they found a magic antidote. I don't even remember what happened. That was so stupid. Okay, I'll stop ranting. That's all I've been talking right now. Oh my gosh, sorry. I went on a bit of a tangent there. Oh boy. What was that, like 20 minutes? My sincerest apologies. Whoopsies. Hold up. There's the emote. Alright. I will never talk about I probably won't talk about Danganronpa until something new is announced. That was my piece for that entire series so far. Love V3 is peak. DR2 is inconsistent but has some really, really high points. Then I am not a big fan of the first game. That is where I stand.
命令が遂行不能になった時点で少尉彼は今祖国に家族堅物の歌詞
And the second game's cast is the best. That is my overall opinion on the series. I do not like DR3. I don't even mention DR3 because it's just terrible. Okay, now back to the actual game. Yeah, but that's gonna be in like what, a year? Oh, it looks like Grimm's Runa left. Whoops. I might have been going on quite a lengthy tangent. That's funny. That's the way they're saying it. Biche.
考える時間が私はあなたと話せたからとても長い後悔の果てに唯一の
I think this Umineko stream might have lost the plot a little bit.
もはや喪失してるどうすればいいのか
Just a bit.
彼らは時間が欲しいと言って
しかし時間はない隠すとなったら時間と手間が明日の正午までに結論以上だイタリア人ども
回答期限し
少尉は全員の意見を聞くと
感触は
多分難航するわ少尉自身は山分けもありえ可視官や他の仲間たちが多分反対する
Oh, one last thing I do want to mention is that I have no clue how they're going to top Chapter 5 of the second game. I physically cannot think of anything, any scenario where Chapter 5 would be even an inkling better. I have no idea how they're gonna top that. I don't think they will. I'm hearing that Kazutaka Kodaka is supervising the writing instead of actually writing 2x2 itself, which has me mildly concerned, because that is what happened with DR3, and we know how DR3 turned out. And it's the same writers of 100 Line, which you already know my stance on that.
何も残らないならせめてインゴットの一本ずつでも密かに持ち帰ろうという少尉の言い分に同調者も出そうだけど イタリア人たちの
彼らにとって黄金をそのイタリアに返還するのだ
しかし黄金を着服して山分け
彼らが義理立てすべきそれすでにその時点で 気の毒な話だ。
どうせ意味のないことならインゴットの一本でもありつけた方がまだ。
損得感情で言えばそうなる。
Alright, yeah, I think I'll leave off here, like, ish, when the scene
そうならね
ends
えの
soon.
が男ってもんだな。
反対です。死んだ戦友たちのためにも。
貫くとはこの島に黄金を東洋人たちの
東洋人たちは信用できます。特にあの山
I
本とい
think
う
for
男。
my friend, one of my friends, I specifically told him, just don't consume the DR3 anime. Just leave it off at the second game and just go and play V3.
断じて油断できません。
And I think that cleaned up the experience for them.
黄金を荷上げして日本人たちに見られたのは艦と共に沈めるべきでした。
I will stand to reason forever that DR3 is non-canon and should be skipped
日本
and
人
treated
が
as
沈
canon
めてどうする
content.
やがていつか引き上げられる隠したことにはな
And
らな
how
い。
much it is unnecessary for the actual story of V3 and how much it ruins the
いずれ
second
にせ
game.
よ
That experience damages the second game and nothing else.
艦のダメージが致命的だったことがどうしてあの時日本軍にこの黄金。
少佐が救援諸君にもそして極東の島それに対する
あの時日本人に助け
絶
な
対に反対。死んだ親友たちが。
少尉、日本人が友好的でない場合、日本人たちは実戦経験も我々はすでに基地内の間取りのほぼ全てと少尉の命令があれば戦闘員と思わしきは山、残りは軍属の作業員風情です。上辺の人数は日本人が上ですが
日本人を殺せばごまかしようがないぞ。
死体さえ見つからなければ少尉、この基地を制圧、山本以下主要な兵士数人を彼らに黄金をもちろん
日本人たちを
殺しましょう。全員殺せば黄金のことは誰にも知られずに済むのです。
Does the reverse or something. Here, hold up. I'm just reading the Discord. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the text is from Demian, I'm guessing.
Granada!
イタリア人ども応戦し
Oh, it's a song. It'd be really funny if specifically 6 people are dead.
ジーノ幸運な犠牲。あの手榴弾が不発だ。
少尉、
やむを得ん。日本人は
ち
Prediction is that 13 people die, specifically being that 13 sacrifices on the epitaph for no reason whatsoever, other than it's mildly amusing. Absolutely warming, by the way. Yeah, why are you scared now, Kenzo? Yeah, this is... Is it because of Beatrice now? Is that why? I think that's what the game's setting up. The glass break was not necessary. Yeah. Ow. It's not very good. It is interesting. Yeah. I'd love to do a character study for literally any character in this. Again, there's so much to talk about. It would not be very good or of any decent quality, but Kenzo's such an interesting character.
そこに知っとく同胞が呼びかけるイタリア人のそこにいるくそ
Oh, I skimmed through that by accident. Hold up. Huh? Yeah. Wait, I didn't notice the Italian. Oh, it's double. It's double, right? The Italian scream which was very important to know. Because otherwise we wouldn't know if she screamed. Yes, it was very important to note that this was an Italian scream, not a Japanese one. Italianly, for sure. Oh my gosh, how many like, I understand what's happening, but there could be any other variation of a gunshot that could play. Oh, I thought B just got shot for a second. Oh boy. I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter that much because she does end up dying later, but we already know this. Oh, and we are playing Golden Slaughter. I just noticed. We haven't heard this in so long. This was, yeah, I think episode 3 was the last time we did hear Golden Slaughter. I swear we haven't heard it in so long. It's one of my favorite tracks. Oh no, sorry, episode 4, when Angie was killing everybody, killing all the stakes by denying them. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, we heard it in episode 4, famously. If they played it in the Sakataro scene, I would have. I don't even know. That would have been peak of anything fiction related. Oh right, when she. Yeah.
Very good. One more. こっちの扉のは。
貴様のせいでこの裏切り貴様があなたが王
逃げて。この男はあなたも撃たれ。
しゃべもう一度。
よせ、いや、彼女は何の関係？
銃が弾を引い私とお前で口裏話人は少々をする上官じゃ男同士
五分五分に分けようと言って
後ろにどうやら貴様貴様
Alright, Yeah. No, that was Kinzo shooting him. Right. Yeah.
あんたがあんたの私奪う。
金蔵無事なの？てっきり
怪我をしたの？
その人でなし。
大丈夫か？折れていない。
でもあなたは命のあなたが来なければ。
君が思っているより
知らない。この島には病院
ない。隣の島へ。君は病院、私は。
頼みがある。私を病院。
どうして？
病院へ行って大使館。そしてきっと私はもうここが私の島だから。
Oh, is this how he brings Nanjo on? Why he brings Nanjo onto the island?
私に優しくしてくる。ルーベンスもみんな死んでしまった。
だからイタリア女は生きるんだ。
ねえキンズ、生きる。あなたが教えて。生きるってのは私はあなたはでも潜水艦の中、祖国も滅びパパもね。
Yeah, how does Nanjo end up here?
私だからその矢先少尉が英語がわか。私は祖国のあなたにさら。でもならばせめ迎えの船が来るまで胸の痛だって。お願い、迎えが来るまで私をさらって。
叶えられない。
やっぱり日本の。
そうだな。私はだから君の願い。
片方。
迎えが来るまでの数字の方は。
どういう意味？
君をさらう、そっちを叶える。
Yeah, Nanjo. I guess.
君は黄金の
みんなと同じレシピで作ってるのに。あなたと同じく私も。あなたがいなくなったら私はすぐにでも死んでしまう。
Why do I feel very particular about that? I feel like this is a parallel to I'm nothing but furniture.
死なせない。絶対。
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been accustomed to how mentally ill both these people are. Nanjo.
金蔵さんがそこまで話しました。
Oh, perfect. Do I stop here or do I finish this the witch who came from the sea scene? What do you think? You know how the scene plays out. If it's like another 30 minutes, then yeah, I'll stop. But if it's like 5-ish, 10-ish minutes, then I'll finish it. Alright, it's fine. I'll just stop here. It's a good place to leave off. Yeah. Yeah, that was just the entire stream is just Kinzo's backstory. Oh, and me ranting, but that's a given in any stream. I'm very ready to go to bed. I had to wake up early for a club thing. Yeah, for the sports team. And on a weekend too. I only have one day to get a lot of sleep now. It's so sad. No, not like that kind of club, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but like a sports club that I'm playing for is what I meant to say. Yeah. Saturday. Sunday. Yeah. Oh, and it's like late. Like it goes up to 10, so by the time I get home, it's like 10:45, and then I have to shower and eat, and by the time I go to bed at 11:15, even if I fall asleep right that second, I only have like 8 hours of possible sleep. So, and it takes me a while to fall asleep. Not cool. Man, I wish my school started later at like 9, like every single other school in my district. Yeah, no, that's valid. This is just a thing I'm really passionate about, and it's one of the main draws for me getting to like a high level university. Like I already talked to a bunch of coaches, and they're actually more lenient on marks if that happens. Although I don't think I need the leniency because my marks are good, but if you're committed, then they're a lot more lenient on marks whether or not you actually get into the university. So all right, well, good night. Umineko stream after tomorrow, actually. Right? Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday, then after tomorrow's Monday. All right, good night.